Hey y'all, it's Alex from You Should Craft, and today I'll show you how to crochet this twisted ear warmer. This is a super simple project that's created using single crochets, and if you're following along in the Newbie Series, this is day 6. If you're not following along, you can sign up in the description below to get 30 days of patterns and tutorials to get you started with crocheting. But anyway, this ear warmer is super easy. You basically create a large rectangle that you then seam together to create this twisting. So let's talk materials. All right, so my yarn ball is falling apart because I've been using this color a lot lately. You might remember yesterday we used it for the bows. I've used it for some other projects as well. So please excuse the way that it looks right now. But anyway, you'll need a worsted weight yarn. I'm using the Brava that I just showed you. It's from We Crochet, but you could use any acrylic worsted weight yarn. You'll also need a J 6mm crochet hook. Mine is also from We Crochet. And then you'll need scissors and a tapestry needle. So there are 6 different sizes of this ear warmer. The full pattern is on my blog. So head over there if you don't want to make the baby size, which is what I'm going to do for my example. And you'll notice that I'm already getting started with my starting chain. I just did my slip knot. As we get further in the series, I'll be going a little bit faster. Just so we're not wasting a ton of time like making a chain and doing things that you've already learned how to do. But if you're watching this and thinking that you don't know how to make a chain or that you need to go back a little bit, just check in my channel or subscribe to the Newbie Series because we'll start off with chains and go from there. So anyway, again, I'm making the baby size, but there are 6 other sizes going all the way up to a large adult-sized head warmer or ear warmer or headband, whatever you want to call it. For mine, though, I'm going to chain 39. All right, so once you have 39, and you want to be close to that number, but what's really important is if this will fit around your head. It's okay if it's a little bit loose because the twisting will make it tighter. So if you just want to double check, then you can literally wrap your chain around your head. There will be some stretching, but just check and see if it can. So we're going to single crochet in the second chain from our hook, and we'll single crochet all the way across our starting chain. So for me, since I've started with 39 chains, I'm going to end up with 38 single crochets. So you can go ahead and pause the video and just finish crocheting row 1. Again, you're just doing single crochets all the way across your starting chain. I finished row 1. Now I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work, and then continue to just single crochet across. So the pattern on the website will tell you like how many rows you need to do for your size that you picked. But if you're doing the baby size like me, we are going to do 10 rows of single crochets. So you can go ahead and pause the video and then finish up however many rows you need for the size that you have chosen. So I'm going to do 10. And then I'll catch back up with you when we are joining our headband in order to make this cool twist. Okay, so I'm just wrapping up my 10th row. You should be done with however many rows were required for the size of headband that you picked. The next thing we're going to do is trim our yarn, leaving a tail that's about 12 inches long. But if it's longer than that, it's not a big deal. And then pull your hook all the way through and join your tapestry needle. So we are going to make the twist. So we're going to want our headband to be kind of like this, where we fold the sides into the center. But instead of just doing a straight join, we are going to get our twist on, which is actually way easier than it looks. So take one side and fold it in half, and then take the other side and fold it in half, and then put these into each other so that they kind of make an S. Like a little, I don't even know what you would call it, but you can kind of see that here's one side and then here's the other side. So it's basically, it's like this. And then they're folded together, and we're going to sew through all 4 parts. Trying to stay in the top stitches. You don't want to go like too far into the next stitch. But we're literally just sewing through all 4 parts in our S shape. And you can go through it a second time once you've finished to just make sure that it's super secure, and also to kind of weave your yarn through a little bit more. But this is such an easy way to make a really cute headband, because it's not the crocheting that's the that's difficult. It's just that we do this cool join. And it makes it look really complicated. Just looking at one of these headbands, I like had no idea how it worked. And it just looks so fancy. But all right, now at this point, I'm just weaving in my ends and I'm feeling pretty good about it. So I'm just gonna do one more pull through on this one and then I'll trim off my yarn. So you'll notice I had a little bit extra, which is not a big deal. I just trim it off and then you can weave in your starting tail as well. Again, kind of sticking to this area, making sure that our join is like super secure. And then weaving in this end. And that, my needle fell off, but I don't even care because I'm pretty satisfied with how well it's woven in. So if you pull it out a little bit, it looks pretty weird. But that is the inside. So just flip it out. And that's it. So you can see we've got this dope twist. The one that I did is really small. This is like for a baby-sized head. But here's another one I did that fits me. So this one's much larger and would fit an adult person. But again, there's 6 sizes on the blog. So hopefully you find one that fits you or your kids or your friend, whoever you're planning on making this for. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to the You Should Craft channel and the You Should Craft blog. And if you're a new crocheter or you're just looking for some super easy patterns, be sure to subscribe to our Newbie Series. But thanks. Bye.